Hi, I'm Regina, and I am on a weight loss journey. I got up to 350 pounds and decided enough is enough and decided to have weight loss surgery. This is me after recovery, not feeling so great, and then finally starting to feel better and starting to put in the work that was needed to get where I needed to go in this journey. Finally seeing some happiness, getting back to my old life of swimming and being active. Please follow me for more of my journey. Thank you.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today is Saturday, June 15th, 2024. And I'm really close to my 3-month update. But since it's Saturday and I wanted to be on my schedule, I promised you guys I would film every Saturday and edit on Sundays. I wanted to go ahead and give you a video starting with my stats. So let's go ahead and get into my stats for this week. Like I said, my name is Regina. I am 59 years old. My height is 5'6", and on March 19th of this year, 2024, I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy or VSG surgery. My highest weight when I started in August, because the program is 6 months, was 334 pounds. So during that 6-month period, I lost 24 pounds, which included the 1,200 calorie pre-op diet. So the starting weight on the day of my surgery in the morning was 310 pounds. And last week when I weighed in, I was at 275.8. And this week I weighed in, and I am 274.2, which is a total of 1.6 pounds. So my total weight loss since surgery is 36 pounds. And for my highest weight starting in August is 60 pounds. So I have to admit that 1.6 pounds is very frustrating to me this week. It's getting in my head a little bit. I feel like I should be losing more than that. And I guess, when you guys think about it, we had weight loss surgery. So you feel like, I think, like the common preconceived notion is you're going to be losing like 20 pounds a month for like 6 months, and then you're going to lose less. But that's not true. You just are kind of, you're losing a lot of weight in the beginning because you're having a liquid diet. And you're not really eating anything on the pureed stage or the soft food stage in your diet, and your body is like, yeah, I'm excited, I'm losing weight. And then all of a sudden, like what happened with me is instead of having a 3-week stall, I had, because like going into month 2, I weighed the same. I weighed 280, 280, 280, 280. I was going crazy and out of my mind. And so luckily I Googled it, and it's common for weight loss patients to go through that just because your body is holding on to everything. You're not eating very much, and your body's been through a lot. So you have to give yourself some grace. And so I learned to do that. So like I said, things have slowed down, and it is what it is. I think people, like I said, have preconceived notions that surgery is just like this magic tool, and you can eat what you want, and you can lose weight so fast, and it's just like, oh my gosh, it's heaven. But it's not really like that. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I've had hunger issues since day one, since I had my especially since I had a liquid diet, but it wasn't so bad when I get into food. But I still occasionally, every couple of days, especially when I go swimming, I get hungry. And I have been having to have a little bit, more than 3 meals. Like I have 5 meals and maybe 6 meals even with like a cheese stick. And I'm okay with that. So, if I keep losing, like if I really think about it this month, I have lost, let's see, I was 283 and then I was I can't remember. I've lost 6 pounds in 2 weeks, basically. But I lost 5. And then I lost, I lost almost 7, I guess. I lost 5 and 1.7. But in the month of April, I didn't lose anything. So I talked to my doctor about that, and he said, you know what? Your body is basically going to do what it wants to, and yes, you need to be eating the right amount of carbs and protein, and it's high protein, low carb. Like really, in essence, my dietitian, they want to be eating 450 calories, but there's just no way that's possible for me. I'm around 650 to 800. I have 2 protein shakes a day, which usually add up to around 360. Or if I don't have 2 protein shakes, I have the equivalent of that. So sometimes I'm 800. There's been days when I've been 1,000. So I'm actually having a meeting next week, and I really want to talk to them about that because I just can't realistically do such deprivation. And I think if you have the surgery, you'll understand what I'm talking about. But in essence, I do have to take some accountability. I am a very honest person, and sometimes I like to push the limit. And I did that. I did that a little bit in May. I was eating maybe every once a week. I would have let me try bread here and there. Let me try this. And this past week, since I was swimming, I'm like, oh, I'm burning 400, 500 calories. I can have more carbs. And I probably could, but I kind of overdid it. Well, I'll tell you the story. I was watching a video, and this woman had been eating rice cakes. And I'm like, oh, wow, that's a great idea. Let me try that for breakfast. So I got rice cakes, and her combination was rice cakes, peanut butter, and jelly. So I tried it, and it was delicious. I actually put some raisins on it too. But the big problem for me is that when I ate it, it did nothing for me. Like I was okay. I wasn't. When I eat chicken and Brussels sprouts, for example, I am so full. I can't eat anything else. But with that, I wasn't. And it also led me to say, oh, you have 6 more. Eat some more. And I did for a couple days. I had 3 total rice cakes, and they're each 45 calories. And I know that doesn't sound like a lot if you have a normal stomach, but I have a very small one, like the size of a banana or smaller, maybe even smaller. So for me to eat that extra calories, it's not good. So yeah, I did that, and I'm being honest. I do that because I want to see what I can get away with. I have this curiosity. Are they really telling me the truth? Do I really need to have less carbs? Do I really need to have high protein? And I don't know why I'm like that, but I am. But anyway, that's something that I just feel like I'm not going to do again. And I really need to prioritize my food quality. Like what is it that's going to make me, that's how I feel right now. Like instead of craving McDonald's or fast food or, something that's quote unquote bad for me, I want to eat things that make me feel full and healthy. And that combination is usually, it's either 1.5 ounces or 2 ounces of a chicken or a fish or something that's made well. I have a cookbook I'm going to show you in this video that I love. And she has some good recipes. So something like chicken nuggets with pork rinds instead of breadcrumbs, chicken piccata with almond flour instead of flour, just so you can get the flavor and have a little bit of it. And recently I bought an air fryer, and I always put my vegetables in there. I always usually have either broccoli or what do you call it? Brussels sprouts. I had roasted carrots, and I want to try zucchini, but those are hands down amazing. And I could eat those literally for every meal. Also, I have a little fruit in the morning that my dietitian said I could have 2 tablespoons of fruit. And you need fiber. You need fiber for your bowel movements. You need fiber to feel full. I mean, that's really important. They should really push that more. I see a lot of people just eating protein and no fiber, and I don't know how they feel good like that. You do need fiber. So eating right and prioritizing good combinations along with better movement. Before I started swimming in June, I was just walking the house, and I was doing pretty good, but I really wasn't. I was walking maybe 10, 15, 20. And the reason, to my credit, is I'm in a wheelchair and I have bad knees. And I got to push myself up, and my shoulder, oh my goodness. It really wrecked it. I mean, I barely can stand. I barely can sleep at night because it hurts so bad, the shoulder. So the pool is really my best friend. And I want to do, I'm doing right now about 30 minutes of I think it's called a crawl. And according to my fitness pal, I burn like 400 calories. And so I'm really happy with that. I'd like to go 35 minutes and eventually one day work up to an hour because it's really good for your body. And I'd like to go, like 5-6 times a week just because I can't get my exercise in walking. If I could walk here, I would probably only go to the gym like 4 times a week. But since I can't, I think that's the best way for me. So yeah. So anyway, another thing that I need to be transparent about is before I go to the pool, I have to have a protein shake and I need to have something to eat. And I don't like to make eggs because they make me they kind of weigh me down a little bit. So I've been eating Dan light and fit yogurt, and I put keto granola in there, and it's really good. It's got like coconut and sesame seed, sunflower seeds, and almonds. It's delicious, but it's kind of high calorie. It's like 160 calories, which is fine if I could just do that and then eat something less later. But I'm still hungry, so again, it's not really. It's okay. It's better than the rice cakes, but I'm still not really full from it. So what I decided to do is just make a better quality of it. And so make a better quality yogurt in the morning. So I'm still going to eat my yogurt, but I'm going to have 1 tablespoon of sliced almonds I had this morning and 2 tablespoons of fruit in my yogurt. And then I have some cheese, 25 calorie Laughing Cow cheese. And that combo makes me really nice and full. So I'm going to try that. So yeah, and another thing I love, and I usually have this after the gym when I get home, is the Egg Life wraps. If you haven't had those, you really should try them. I put them in my last video, and I'll link the video up here, so you can see from last week what I did. But also if you're not familiar with the Egg Life wraps, they're in that video, and you can get them at Aldi's and Target. You can get them at Walmart too, but you have to buy them in bulk. At least I do anyway, online. You might be able to get them in the store, but when my husband went to go get them, he said they weren't there. So they're in sporadic places. I don't know if you have what other stores you have there. We have a Hy-Vee here, which is like a local brand, and they have them. Basically, they're like an egg white wrap, and it makes it feel like you're having a burrito, and there's no carbs in it, and it's super filling. And I usually put 1 egg, like 1/8 of a teaspoon of avocado, and some salsa, and I am loving life. And usually I cut it in half and have the rest either later or the next day. It's that filling. So yeah, that's really good. And I just in this journey, I used to love avocado, but now I liked avocado, but now I absolutely love it. I wish I could eat it with everything because it's such a good food. It has so much fiber in it and so much good fat. And so it's really good for your body. And so I'm going to continue with that. So no more rice cakes, no more keto granola. I'm going to substitute it out for more healthy, better things. So what I did wrong this week, that was the title of my video, what I did wrong, what I regret or what I wish I'd done better, is I wouldn't have had those carbs, as many carbs. I might have lost maybe a pound more or 2 pounds more, who knows, if I had, cut back on my carbs. And so I also have to admit to what I'm doing right. And I'm always getting my water. I have 80 ounces. I have at least 20 ounces in the morning before I have my yogurt, and before I have my coffee, before I go swimming. I take all my vitamins and calcium. I've been doing that since the 6-month mark, or 6 months prior, and I've had no hair loss. You really need to take them as prescribed every 2 hours for the calcium, and then you wait 2 hours for the vitamin. And, that really helps you. So I'm happy and proud of my ability to really want to eat vegetables. They're important to me, and fruit. And so now I want to show you the cookbook that I want to follow for my next week's goals. Let me go get that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I want to back up a little bit. I want to put some goals every week into my videos. And so for my next week's goals, I want to start eating 3 really good solid meals. And I want to have 2 healthy, good snacks. Usually that's either a protein shake and then like a cheese stick or hummus and carrots or something like that. But this is a great cookbook. It's called The Complete Bariatric Cookbook, and it's by Megan Moore. She's a bariatric dietitian, and it's got different stages. So you could start with stage 1, which gives you basically fluids, like peanut butter and chocolate protein shake, vanilla bean protein shake, bone broth. I mean, it's kind of stages that you go through. There's a period stage, a soft food stage, and then finally, regular foods. And it's very high protein based. She does have some recipes in here for combinations like shakshuka. I don't know if you ever had that. It's kind of like it's a Middle Eastern recipe with it's tomato based, and sometimes it has beans in it and eggs. Farmer's Market Scramble, which has vegetables in it, and lean turkey breakfast sausage. She also has raspberry lemon muffins, gluten-free muffins using almond flour, and some regular almonds. Just a lot of nice combinations. To begin with, I just want to be doing the high protein, but once I get 9 months or a year, then I'll start adding more of the sweet things. I'm trying to avoid that. It's hard, but I'm trying to avoid it. But this cookbook, and I will try to link it in the description, is great if you're on a bariatric journey. So I would highly recommend this. So that is basically my week. Like I said, I want to eat better. I want to swim a little farther. I want to at least go 5 times a week, not 4 like last week. So I really appreciate you coming today. Your support means everything. And thank you so much for the new subscribers last week. I really appreciate you. That's really going to help me, and hope it helps you as well. To see me on my journey, I can give you tips and ideas on how this is working and how it will work for you. So please, if you'd like to follow me on my journey, please subscribe to my channel. And, hit that little bell icon so you know when the next video comes out. Usually it comes out on Sunday, sometimes Monday. But I always try to film on Saturday. If you follow me, I'd really appreciate it. And so, if you're thinking about weight loss surgery, or you've had weight loss surgery, if you could put it in the comment below, how that's going for you, or any tips you might have for me, I would appreciate it. Or if you simply just want to support me and put a blue butterfly in the comment section, I'd appreciate that too. And again, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys next week. Have a great week.